guys. Well, this is all new terrain for me, never dove here before, so I've had a bit of a look on avionics and on maps and whatnot, so I've got a fair idea of the underwater terrain, but you never know until you get in there. So current's not quite pushing. I might swim along this coast here to start with, see if we can find a nice snapper, guys, and after that, if the tide swings around and pushes a bit more, might try back out on this little point here, see if there's a nice winter kingfish around. This is looking average, but yeah, we'll see if that changes, if the tide changes well. So find a nice spot to anchor up in, and let's go for a swim. It's surprisingly quite clean water, lots of fish here, demersals, all sorts. It seems quite fishy, quite promising. I make a few dives up and down, stretching the lungs out, warming up. I spot a nice butterfish here, known as greenbone also. Take the shot, securing a nice mature butterfish, one of my favourite eating fish. Awesome. It's relatively surgy underwater. You can see the kelp and seaweed moving about. Luckily there's nice long stalks to hold on to. I'm creeping along ledges, peering over. I'm looking for a snapper milling around in the water column. Nothing here, unfortunately. Coming back up for air. Making my way along the coast, I encounter a big school of blue mau here, a big red moki to the right. Nice and clean water. Quite surprised after all the swell and wind we've had recently. I love blue mau, love swimming with them. They're vibrant blue colours, very friendly fish, so I make my way down and spend some time just immersed in the big school of fish. Always a great experience. There's hundreds and hundreds of these fish here. Nice sized blue mau as well. They're not a huge fish, but these are good sized models. Excellent eating, pan fried, raw as sashimi. Whatever you like. Very underrated and tasty fish in high abundance. I'm looking for a snapper, however. If I get out of luck, I'll come back and grab a few of these. Making my way further down the coast yet again, I encounter a very fishy little pocket here. All sorts of fish milling around, buzzing around. Only seconds after this I spooked two very nice snapper. Some excellent looking gutters here. Perfect location to see a snapper parked up. Looks like I've spooked them all out of the area. I I see a huge snapper just milling mid-water in this gutter. I go back, turn the GoPro on, try to get it on film, creeping along back over, and he's disappeared unfortunately. Oh well, should have taken him. Anyways, he lives another day. I tried to lure the fish back in. It's a very fishy spot. Maybe some other snapper will come in, so I smash up a few kinner, sea urchin, and throw them down this gutter here. It's a perfect approach. Nice little gut. I've got the sun on my back. I spot a snapper down below. He spooks. Well guys, that was a nice little morning swim. Spooked a couple of nice big snapper. And I've got one just about 5-10 metres away from the boat. This little gut was so fishy. I'm like, okay, still hadn't seen much snapper sign, and then just peeked over and there was this big snapper there, and I thought, oh, he hasn't seen me, and I just slowly crept back. He was just milling there in the gutter, and I quickly got the GoPro, turned the GoPro on, went for another approach, and fish was gone, nowhere to be seen. Anyways, tried to get on film for you. There's plenty of fish around, so I'm not going to go hungry tonight. It's all good, but I've smashed up a few kinner and cut up a fish, left it down that gutter. I'll leave it for 10-15 minutes. I can barely even talk, my mouth's quite numb and cold, it's freezing, that's why I'm barely getting any words out. So I'm just going to sit in the sun for about 10 minutes, have a bit of a snack, have some water, hydrate, and we'll get back in there and see if I can lure him back in. It's a good snapper. I saw him once more again, so yeah, fingers crossed, eh? Let's warm up. I'm somewhat warmed back up and make my way down to my burley spot. Takes a couple of dives. I'm getting closer every time. There seem to be bigger and bigger snapper coming along to get a free feed of kinner. It's an awesome little spot. There's some nice eating snapper on there. Nothing huge. The big snapper that I saw before is not there, but that's cool. I'll give it a couple more minutes, and if he doesn't return, I might just take one of these other snapper because they'll be beautiful eating for dinner. Whew, all right, we're gonna get that snapper. I swim off in a different direction and notice it's very fishy down in this gutter here. So I creep down along, holding onto the kelp. I get swarmed by demoiselle, creating a big wall around me. It's quite good. It's helping me hide, giving me some cover. It's very thick now. Then I notice a glistening snapper tail in the distance. Wait for the right shot. Get a clean shot here. And don't muck around. Awesome. I've got my snapper. Sweet. Sweet! Got dinner! Woo-hoo-hoo. I wouldn't mind getting something a little bit bigger. One more would be good. So I creep down onto the burley spot for one last time. I'll take whatever fish is on there, the biggest there is. I'm just taking my time, looking for any hidden fish straight beneath me. I pick my target, wait for my chance, extend the gun and take the shot. It's a good little eating snapper, a good fish. A slightly difficult downward shot. I've actually hit the fish a bit low here, penetrating through the lower jaw. It's all good though, the shaft's gone right through, flop has engaged, so it's a nice safe holding shot. Nice tasty snapper to add to the bag for dinner. Awesome. I notice a moray eel swimming down into this crack here, so I follow him down, and funnily enough the eel leads me to a small bed of paua down below. Quite a strange spot, there's only a few. Get some cool footage of the eel here. Amazing creatures these are. When they've got their mouth open like that, they're actually breathing. So yeah, they're not trying to bite you. That one was a bit angry though. I grab my measuring tool as it's pretty hard to find a legal size paua. Diving down, I eye up the biggest one. Another moray eel here trying to pester me. That one looks good size. Hit it off with my hand. Give it a quick measure. And she's just legal. Awesome. Pretty stoked about that. It's a rare treat for me. I wouldn't mind one more paua, so dive back down to the crack. Diving past the eel, there's one more big paua here, scooped off the hand. Beautiful fish, awesome. One more legal paua, and that's more than enough for a feed for me. Sweet as. An awesome ray here, cruising the reefs. Beautiful specimen. Follow him around for a bit. Very cool. How cool is that? Awesome. Oh, I just love being underwater and just seeing all the life like this. It's just incredible. Awesome. One last check over the ledge here to see if there's any more snapper lurking. They've all scared off. I don't blame them. So unload the gun and get back on the boat. That's enough. It's freezing. Stoked though. Check this out, guys. Got a couple of mean snapper. Beautiful. So that's gonna eat well later. Another one here. So yeah, couple of snapper. Nothing huge, but awesome. Oh well guys, that was a beautiful little morning dive. Some cool underwater life, big stingray and big schools of blue mau mau and plenty of butterfish, good eating fish. So I shot one of those. Nice butterfish. If you don't know, these are vegetarian, just eating the kelp, so yeah, delicious in my opinion. Really healthy, nutritious fish. So I got a butterfish and I managed two snapper. This one swam up to me. Hope you've got the footage there. You'll see I shot him basically right through the eye. It's a nice fish, and this one's slightly bigger, and yeah, stoked with that. Fat little snapper. So nerves are still kicking. Yeah, couple of snapper, butterfish. Oh, and I got 2 legal power. I couldn't believe it. So yeah, very rare to get some power. So gonna have a feast later. I've still got a crave from yesterday, got some power, some fresh fish. So yeah, we're gonna have a mean cook up later. Stay around for that. Just gonna stay top water for a little while, rest up, get a bit warm again. I'm gonna cruise down this coast and just explore. Had the drone up earlier and looks like there's some caves up here, so let's go for a cruise. Day, look at this. Just a glass over. Amazing. I just love the New Zealand coastline. Incredible rock formations. Here we go. Here's this arch I saw earlier on the drone. I'm not sure how deep the water is. Go have a look. Cool cave networks up in here, look at that. Wow. Amazing. Goes right up in there, those caves. A little bit shallower here. Looks a bit dodgy in there. I think we'll spin it around here, but how cool is this? Awesome. Look at this big arch. Wicked. Sneak in here. Don't be too shallow. Woo! Awesome. Awesome little lagoon in here. That's so cool. Gotta love small boats for exploring around coastlines. Alright, let's go see what else we can find. Another big archway here. Seems to be fairly common terrain around here. Big caves and whatnot. Look at that. Very cool. I don't think I'm brave enough to go through this one though. That looks a bit dodgy. Awesome little rocky outcrops all around here. It is the middle of winter though, so it's pretty quiet. And it seems to be getting a bit more dirty on the side, so yeah. Love to smash a kingfish, but there's no sign of baitfish on the surface or anything like that, no birds, so yeah, pretty quiet. Oh guys, what a day. Just had a snooze in the sun, just amazing. We've got a couple of fish, we've still got a crayfish from yesterday, so we're going to cruise back in. We'll find a spot for tonight. Sometimes it's just about being out here and just enjoying whatever moment you feel like enjoying, you know. Sometimes it's not all about the spearing, guys. Yeah, sometimes you just got to kick back and just take it in, which I just have. I've just had the most amazing little rest, and oh, it's just incredible. Days like this, I'm actually not too keen on getting back in the water. It's freezing today. Let's hit it, let's cruise back and get warm. What a day, awesome. I love New Zealand, very lucky. Just had to stop and just show you around. Can't believe I'm actually going in on a day like this. It is insane. Total glass off. Beautiful. Winter's day in New Zealand. Anyways, we've got a feed. Enjoyed my time out. That's what it's about. Saw some new coastline. Found a few spots I'd return to definitely in summer. But yeah, look at it. What a breath of wind. I'm just pretty excited to get back and get some warm clothes on and have a coffee. It is nice and warm, but geez, not warm underwater. It's freezing. Alright, let's get back. Pretty hungry. Get to the next spot. Find a nice place on the beach and we'll have a mean cook up. Alright guys, packed up on the beach. Beautiful spot for the afternoon. We've just got that sun creeping down, and I've got one of the snapper from today. Beautiful fresh snapper. Look at the colours and spots on these fish, they're stunning. So I'm going to slice all that up, add some ingredients, and we're going to do a raw fish salad. Oh, I can't wait, it's going to be good. It's one of my favourite ways to eat fish. Yeah, beautiful. So if you haven't had a raw fish salad, stick around and watch this. It's a very simple recipe, goes well with basically any fish. It's not really raw, you cook it in the lemon juice, but I'll explain, so let's get into it. Right, there we've got one beautiful fillet. Let's get the other side off. Throw that back in the cooler bag. We can either use that as a burley tomorrow for some other fish. There's not too much meat on these smaller snapper, or we'll take it home and make it into a soup. So put that aside. I'm just getting the bones out here, it's the spine. So we've got our two beautiful fillets on ice today, so they just set really nice. It's going to be tasty, succulent fish. So let's just chop these up. Alright, we've got our beautiful snapper chopped up. We'll just put that all into the pot here. So what else are we going to add? We're going to add in some coriander, coconut milk, lemon juice. That's going to basically cook that fish. Then we'll drain it out. Some salt, of course. We forgot the pepper. I would normally add pepper into this. Pepper. Might even put a little bit of avocado in today, and some red onion. So yeah, that lemon juice basically cooks the fish. So yeah, let's get the lemon juice on that fish cooking, and then we can prep up everything else while that's doing its job. Mix up. Oh, I lost a bit. Capsicum. Right, that's looking pretty good already. Got all our capsicum, red onion, fresh snapper. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. I usually use fresh mango, but this is all I could find in the supermarket, so get some mango in there. That's looking pretty awesome. I normally soak that fish in lemon for a good 30 minutes, a lot of lemon juice, and then squeeze it out, but we didn't have much here, so I'm actually just gonna leave that in with the fish this time. And yeah, pretty much let that sit for a while. Let's add some coconut milk and salt. Good to go. Right, fresh coriander. I reckon this is a must for a raw fish salad. So let's chop that up. Let's get that in there. Look how fresh and amazing it looks. Stunning. Let's get some salt in there. Look at that. Fresh snapper. Raw salad. Now that looks good. And I like to have my raw fish salad with a corn chip or two. Raw fish salad. Sun going down. Alright, let's give it a taste test. Oh, look at that. Yep, spot on. That simple recipe, you can't go too wrong. That is the goods. Get some fresh mango if you can. You can add a little bit of lime juice, bit of chili oil or anything, but don't go too crazy. Keep it simple. That is stunning. Well, I've got a lot to eat here. I don't think I'm gonna have any room for the power or crayfish, but that's fine because this is delicious. Oh, well, that's me for the afternoon, guys. Absolutely stunning. And tomorrow we're heading way out there, so stick around. I've got some unfinished business out at some of these islands with some snapper, so gonna camp around here for the night and we're gonna hit it tomorrow. One last final push to try and land a nice snapper for this 3-day spearfishing trip around New Zealand. Can't wait. I have a good feeling about tomorrow. We're gonna do well. We're gonna get a nice fish. But other than that, I'm gonna kick it back. Well deserved break. Well deserved after a couple of days diving, and yeah, stay tuned. Hey guys, if you've been watching my content, you like it and you're not subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. It really does help with those YouTube algorithms, helps my channel grow, and enables me to share these adventures with lots more people and hopefully inspire more people to get out there. That's the whole aim of this channel. So yeah, hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and see you out on the next adventure. If you'd like to support my channel, once again, primalpursuit.co.nz, all the links in the description below. Feel free to write a comment. Thanks for your support. Love you all. Cheers, Ollie.